What's up, my beautiful soul family? How are y'all doing? So, let's talk Blue Ivy tonight. Now, I've done some other videos where it stated some interesting things, like the fact that Blue Ivy's not happy with her parents. She's always exposed to society. I've even done, a couple of videos where it said that Beyonce and the deities that her and Jay-Z consult in order to stay on top. When she first married Jay-Z, she had to give them a child. She had to at least have a child with Jay-Z. So what I thought I would do is, there's some unanswered questions about Blue Ivy. Like, for instance, was her fate chosen for her? Was Beyonce and Jay-Z supposed to produce, this child, for the secret society in which they all belong to in the music industry, so that child, I don't know if that child could be put on top or what the case is. But let's consult the cards and let's see if we can get some answers, okay? Now, of course, before I start this reading, or these readings that I'm going to do, because I'm going to do as many as possible until we get to the bottom of this. Before I start these readings, I need to put out my disclaimers. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video is just my interpretation of the cards. Nothing I state in this video has been proven to be fact as of now. So now that I got that disclaimer out the way, I'm gonna shuffle these cards, and I'm gonna ask the first question. My first question is, Spirit, why was Beyonce and Jay-Z why did they have to have a child? Why did their deities want them to have a child? So let's start with that question. Alright. Spirit, why did Jay-Z and Beyonce have to produce a child? What was the purpose of producing a child? Why was this a part of the deal that they made with these dark entities, or deities, or whatever you want to call them? Why was that part of the deal? Alright, we almost ready with the first question. Yeah, this live might be a little bit longer than the others, because I'm gonna get in. Look, and you got the Empress reverse coming up again. Alright, so why did they have to do this? Let me see here. About being on the enemy side. Let me see here. The Empress reversed. You got the Knight of Swords reversed, which is about being on the enemy side. You got the Harem, which is about, that's part of the marriage agreement and a part of their, religious practicing. You got the King of Cups. I'm going to pull the cards, and then I'm going to read off the energy and see what is the destiny. Okay. Let me see here. What is the destiny? Like, all of this, I want to know, all of this, is just going to all lead up to what is the destiny that Blue Ivy is supposed to take, and was it chosen before she was even born? Alright, so as I look over these cards, as I was stating, that you know how they work for the enemy, they work for the, that society where they worship these negative deities, they do a lot of devil worshiping. I'm seeing that Beyonce she has this position, this dark, higher up position, almost like you could say the mother of the organization, not where she has a lot of power in there. So she had to produce a child, through their religion, which is, a lot of people call it devil worshiping or whatever. It's still a cult. Hold on one second. Sorry, I was taking a drink. Okay, so you got the King of Cups reverse, which is some kind of dishonorable dude. Not somebody that's not trustworthy. You got somebody that's committed child abuse, or they do a lot of stuff in this society. So let me see. They needed some kind of a baby made. This is what I'm seeing with the Temperance. I'm seeing the fusion. How with an egg and the sperm come together to make a baby or whatever. Now the Emperor reversed. Now it's funny how these parent cards, because the Emperor is the father card, the Empress is the mother card, but they're reversed, which means that they're not going to be good mother and father. But this is going to be what the image is about. Then you got the Ace of Swords, surgery. You got the Three of Pentacles. A lot of these cards is reversed. I'm looking over it, and I'm feeling like there was a lot of people in cooperation with this plan and this agreement. This was the way to move forward. This was how they was. This was supposed to be a part of their marriage contract. Let me see here. You got here that it's okay. That's kind of, you got the Ace of Wands. I'm trying to see what this is trying to say, because these, I don't feel like it's telling me anything particularly right now. I'm gonna be completely honest. Unless these cards are a little bit reversed. I mean, these cards are reversed, but let me see. I feel like the reason why they were reversed, because I feel like everything was supposed to be in reverse. Like, they were supposed to produce a kid that's supposed to be like a child of the the society. I'm gonna call it the Illuminati. They're supposed to be a child of the Illuminati, basically like a child that they could groom and could grow up strictly in the business. You know what I mean? Like the way that they kind of do Blue Ivy. Like, you see how Blue Ivy was put on this pedestal from the time Beyonce announced some kind of a pregnancy. Now, my thing is, I think it was a plan for them to have a child. However, Beyonce does have problems with getting pregnant. Like I said, the whole fertility thing. You see how you got the death card next to the fertility? But that was like a challenge that these deities gave with Beyonce. Like I said before, I had a feeling of that part of the challenge would be the fact of her fertility and the fact that she had unbalanced hormones. Her female hormones. Like, something's wrong with Beyonce's cycle. You know what I mean? But they had to be, part of their image was that there's going to be this family. That part was pre-planned. The problem was Beyonce has a problem getting pregnant. I see right here, she's lost some kids. She's had miscarriages before. You know what I mean? So, I guess that's what made it hard. So she felt defeated. You got the Queen of Wands reversed, so she was being nasty and ignorant to everybody else. You got the Page of Cups reversed, which is that the love child Blue Ivy was a love child. They took they planned to have a child, but they took Blue Ivy, who was Jay-Z's love child anyway, and they made they put her in that role. All alleged for entertainment purposes, of course. Okay, now I'm seeing what it's saying. Let me see if you guys are saying anything in the chat. Nah, okay. Hit that like button if you guys are enjoying the video so far. We're talking about Blue Ivy's destiny here and seeing if we can uncover the stories of what was going on. Yeah, it was a child to produce. They could like groom it in the way of the industry, kind of like a prince or some kind of princess, but for the Illuminati. Let me see here. So, this made Beyonce feel paranoid, you know what I mean? Because she felt like, okay, so the love child was put in this place, the illicit, illegitimate child, which is what Blue Ivy is. This pissed Beyonce off. It made her feel paranoid. You got the Chariot, you know what I mean? So that talks about some kind of movement. This woman could get pregnant by my husband, but I can't. But you know what? Getting rid of her, you know what I mean? That's why they chose to get rid of the woman. That's why they chose to tie her up, to unalive her, because they felt like that was the way to move forward. Since I can't produce a baby out my womb, I'll just steal your baby. Oh well. You know what I mean? And let me see here. It was dark magic used. Dark magic used. I feel like I'm seeing some kind of like, this is going to be sound crazy, but I feel like Blue Ivy was kind of like, you know how, alright, in the Christian religion, a baby gets baptized? I feel like it was similar to a baptism with Blue Ivy, but in their occult practices. Like black magic, like kind of baptism with Blue Ivy. Allegedly for entertainment purposes. After she was stolen, you know what I mean? They kind of baptized her in their occult. I don't know if you would call it a religion or, like, I always call it the secret society or the Illuminati. Like I said, it was one of Jay-Z's old lovers anyway. They covered it up after they murdered her, allegedly for entertainment purposes, and kept her child. You know what I mean? They kept her child, murdered her, and they built this family that is false and fake, because Beyonce is her stepmother and not her real mother, allegedly for entertainment purposes. This is just what I'm seeing in my cards and what my gut is saying. This is what my cards are pointing to. You see, it was a pretty ruthless way of going about it. She rejected their money. She rejected what they wanted to give her, so they took her life and took her baby. I mean, just got rid of her. You don't want to listen, okay. Serves cool. So let me see. The boss of I think the boss of it all, like there is a hierarchy in their Illuminati. So I feel like they are like the people that was really high up, or maybe the deities themselves, made the decision. You know what I mean? That Beyonce was going to take a break or whatever, or at least they was gonna make it look like she was pregnant. They was gonna put that scandal out there. Excuse me, not the scandal, but they was gonna air it out to make it look like, oh, Beyonce had a child. You know what I mean? But the deities wanted. This is what the deities wanted. The deities they had us like a celebration. You know what I mean? This stuff is not making sense to me too much. Let me see. Hold on. Let me slow down. Okay, first of all, Jay-Z cheated. He had an extramarital affair. Beyonce was feeling very spiteful and vengeful anyway, and angry about it because he had an affair. You know what I mean? But the way it was put out, like the way it was put out. Oh, Blue Ivy is Beyonce's. This is the lie that they told, so that they don't have to get rid of the baby, so they could keep, so that the baby could just stay, and they could raise the baby into their dark, their dark witchcraft and magic and crap like that. You know what I mean? But Beyonce was pretty pissed off when it got back to her that Jay-Z's mistress was pregnant. Okay, I was going too fast. I had to slow down real quick and see what exactly the cards were saying. So, let me see here. Beyonce felt like she had to get rid of her competition because she felt like she was in competition to this woman, and she was losing because this woman was able to get pregnant, and she's not able to carry babies that well. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. Now, I'm seeing the High Priestess card. I got a feeling that Beyonce, in that Illuminati stuff that they follow, I feel like Beyonce is some kind of High Priestess or something high where she practices, some of that magic, like a witch or something like that, all alleged. You know what I mean? This is how they keep their wealth. This is how they keep their celebrity. So then the baby was kind of like what the deities wanted. It's like y'all ever see Rosemary's Baby? I'm getting a feeling that it was something similar to that, like with the movie Rosemary's Baby, where you had to give a baby to the dark side. All alleged for entertainment purposes, of course. See, I see this, the secret society, but you also got the hermit, them living the double life, keeping the life secret after they ended the girl's life cycle. Just going on pretending like they're this family, and Beyonce really produced that baby when she did not, allegedly for entertainment purposes, of course. So now Blue is becoming a teenager, and Blue Ivy is very sad a lot of times. She has wealth, but she's just not very happy with her family. You know what I mean? I feel like this career has been kind of pushed on her, and she's made to be in the spotlight. All of that for entertainment purposes. They work her hard. You know what I mean? They work her hard, and I feel like she feels like they don't listen to her. You know what I mean? Like they would stir up trouble for her if she was to say that she didn't want to do this. So she just goes along to get along. All of that for the same person. And she was going into the spotlight pretty fast. You know what I mean? I don't even know if she's that comfortable with the spotlight, but she's always put in their productions. I'm getting a feeling this is why she's at Beyonce shows and stuff, and was performing with her at the Super Bowl. Not the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, the halftime show the other day for the football game. Okay, so my second question, because we're going to keep this rolling. I'm going to run this as long as it takes to get to all these questions. Let me see. Wow, what a story. Okay, popcorn. Can you do one on Remy and Papo? Yeah, I could do that. And see if he was really hurting her. Oh, wow. Yeah, I could do that. Can you do one on... Okay, it's repeated. So, the second question I have... Okay, so now I want to say... So, what is it... So what is in store for Blue Ivy? Like what is her destiny supposed to be? How was her destiny planned out for her? What is she supposed to be? Is she supposed to be like a superstar, or is they making her into the next star? Let's see that. Let's see that. Is they making Blue Ivy into a star? Like is the Illuminati preeming her? Yeah, I think that's the right word. Is she like being preemed to be the next big superstar? Okay, so this was a jumping tarot card, which was the Tower reversed. I'm not liking that card. That card was very negative in nature. You know what I mean? Let me see there. This is, I think that a lot of the secrets and stuff like that is not being kept like contained. A lot of the issues that she going through, you know what I mean, is being contained. There's a lot of secrecy surrounding that card, all alleged for entertainment purposes. Alright, so I'm ready to pull the other cards. We're going to sit this out because this was the a jumping card, so that must really mean something. There's a lot of things in store for Blue Ivy's destiny from what they see. They got a lot planned. I do feel like they got her life cycle planned. They is praying her for success. You see how you got the Six of Wands, the success card? They gonna like this card. All right. So it's funny how two sixes came up. So the Six of Swords reverse. This is a card where it's like they're gonna throw her right into the mix of it. Where it's like it's not about rather she wants to be a star. It's about them throwing her into it. Hence why she's been famous since before she was born. You know, look, see. The Eight of Wands is right after that, which is a card about progress and fast movement. You know what I mean? Moving at the speed of light almost. Yeah, she's meant to be like this next big thing. This is what they want from her. A lot of people are pushing this with her, with her. You got the King of Cups. I'm sorry, you got the Knight of Cups reversed. I'm feeling like she wants things to slow down, and she doesn't feel like it's fair. I don't think she wants this, but I think this is what she's supposed to do. This is what they're putting her to be in competition with like other child stars and stuff like that. I feel like Blue Ivy is this sensitive kind of person though. I'm seeing the softness, but I'm seeing sensitivity with her. You know what I mean? Like I feel like her mom is very spiteful and vindictive and very nasty, and just that's why her mom is very hard on her. You know what I mean? Because just like she has to be that, she has to kind of like carry the Carter legacy, or at least in the public eye, Carter carry the Carter legacy. But really, it's about the secret society, the Illuminati. You know what I mean? Saying she has to be the next thing. That's why you had to produce this child. All alleged for entertainment purposes. Hold on, let me get a drink of water. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying. Can you do a reading on Fatima Robinson? That didn't come out yet. I didn't put that up. If I didn't put that video out yet, it's coming out like probably tomorrow or something. I did do a video on her. It'll be out. If it's not out already, it's coming out tomorrow. I think I have it scheduled to come out tomorrow. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Where was the part I was saying? Yeah, Blue Ivy's just a naive little child right now. She has the mind of a child. She has the innocence of a child. She's a very innocent-minded person, and she's around all of this black magic being done, you know what I mean, around her, and all this being trickery, and there's all these people conniving and lying and stuff like that to try to put her into this role that she never wanted to be in, but this is the role that her parents made a deal for her to be in. Allegedly for entertainment purposes. Of course, you know, when I say her parents, I'm saying the ones that's raising her, Jay-Z and Beyoncé. All alleged for entertainment purposes, just what my cards are saying. I really do think she wishes she could like walk away from the spotlight. She don't like. I think she feels very like nervous a lot of times performing and being in the spotlight. It's really not what she wants to do. But her parents feels like, first of all, her parents are very overbearing. They overwork her. They don't care about how she feels. They care about, you know what I mean, what is the results. They care about staying famous. They care about staying rich. You know what I mean? They don't want to disappoint the other people around them. It's not about how you feel. All alleged for entertainment purposes, of course. Let me see here. They feel like you're going to perfect your skill until you're up there at the level where they can make you the next star. Of course, this is causing a lot of trauma for Blue Ivy. You know what I mean? A lot of upset. Let me see. You got the Lover's card, too. And you got the King of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, I don't want to... I got an image of that. I think, okay, I'm not going to say this part. What I'm going to just do is check out my video about whether Blue Ivy was one of Jay-Z's victims. This is what I'm seeing right here. I don't even want to touch on that. I'm going to skip over that. I don't want to see that. Okay, so she wanted to run away. It's been times she wanted to run away. It's been times she wanted to unalive herself. Poor Blue. Poor Blue. This is what I'm seeing, allegedly. You know what I mean? She just wants to be a teenage, a preteen. She just wants to be be able to be a child. You know, she don't want to have to be feeling like she has to build a career already. And you know, what I mean, her parents uses her, like dominates her about her career anyway. You know what I mean? She's not very happy. Let me see. So you got of the four of pentacles reversed. Yeah, I do. I feel like Blue is a very soft, sensitive, gentle child. She's not, you know, like greedy and stuff like that, like her parents are, or at least not at this age. She's not. You know, she's only 12 years old. I think she's getting ready to be 13 in like 3 days, right? Her birthday is coming up in a couple days, actually. It's the 4th of January. So a happy early birthday to her. But I'm pulling some more cards. Let me see. So her she's very dependent though on her father. You know what I mean? Her father pushes a lot of this too. Her mom pushes it, but her father pushes a lot of this too. You know what I mean? Let me see here. So she goes through a lot of emotional turmoil. I think sometimes she wishes her family wasn't so wealthy. You know what I mean? Or that she could just live in truth, live her life the way she wishes to live it. That she didn't have to work right now, you know what I mean? That she can have more love and compassion from her parents. She feels like this, like when her parents are around, the house is a very negative atmosphere. She wishes to just be free. She doesn't wish, like she doesn't like that they, you know what I mean, have to be so authoritarian and try to, you know what I mean, always have to put a kind of anxiety in her. She has to constantly be on guard, you know what I mean, as a child because her parents. It's always about their authority. It's always about making money with them, some kind of business exchange. It's always about being a brand. You know what I mean? Like she wants to be, and she feel like if she feel like she could be more enthusiastic, you know what I mean, if it was more of her choice. Allegedly for entertainment purposes, of course, but I'm saying in the cards what my gut is feeling. Okay, so let me see what's going on here. Beyonce only cares about money. She feels like Beyonce doesn't care about her. She's a brand. Beyonce cares about her as a brand, as a way of making her money, not about having an interest in her as her mother. You know what I mean? Not about her development as her child, but it's about how she develops as a performer. Sometimes she feel like this is a no-win situation with them. You know what I mean? She just feel like they're so strong and overbearing towards her. You know what I mean? She will never profit without doing what they say. She has mommy issues. I see in here. Like she tries to listen and do what they say, but it's like her mom. She feels like her mom is very selfish, very self-serving. It's always about Beyonce, what Beyonce wants, never about what the kids want. You know what I mean? She always got to deal with these parties and deal with these adults around her that's toxic and that she's kind of scared of. You know what I mean? And if she feels like these are negative people that come around that she got to still deal with because her parents are associated with them and they are friends of her parents. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They always got to put up this facade as this happy family. She got to put up this facade as being thrilled that she's Beyoncé and Jay-Z's child. You know what I mean? You know, all of this because they belong to that society. Or at least, like I said, all of this is alleged, but this is what I'm seeing. So, yeah, to answer the questions that we asked in these readings, Blue Ivy is supposed to be the next magical star. Now, whether she will be is another thing, but that was the deal her parents made with the society that they belong to. This is at least what the cards is telling me, you know, what I'm seeing in the cards. So she's been preemed and piped up to be like this big superstar and carry on the legacy of being Beyonce's daughter. Now, is she happy with that? From what my cards are saying, no. But I hope that answers you guys' questions. Let me see what y'all are saying. Her birth chart is not set up for being an entertainer, but the twins are. Probably the girl twins is built for entertainment. Okay. Her birthday is on the 7th. No, I think it is the 4th, right? No, because from what I'm understanding, Jay-Z's birthday is December 4th. Beyonce's birthday is September 4th, and I thought Blue Ivy's birthday was January 4th. I mean, I could be wrong. If I am wrong, I apologize. But either way, at least her birthday is coming up. She's getting ready to be 13, within a matter of days. So let me see, what is this? They say Kathy was a soft-spoken, beautiful soul. That's where Blue get that from, and they're making her a witch. Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? Okay, somebody else said thank you. Can you do a reading on? Okay, I already read this. All right, so far as my reading on Fatima, I think that's coming out tomorrow, guys. If you guys have any other questions, please put them in the comments down below. But tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think that do you guys believe that Blue Ivy, was preempt? Was like it just like Beyonce and them had to have a child so that they could make them the next biggest superstar. Like this all had to do with the image. It was all planned and things like that. Except that Beyonce's fertility got messed up along the way, and that's why they took Blue Ivy from her natural mother. Or at least, like I said, this is what my cards are alleging. Thank you, my beautiful soul family. Again, Happy New Year's to you guys. I'll see you guys in the next live. Okay, love you, my babies. Good night.